as you can see, we have very lushful surroundings. And everywhere you look, I guarantee you'll see something green. Plants everywhere. Over here is the mezzanine with, of course, a beautiful view. Ayan. Hi! If you're dreaming of a house with a lot of privacy, with an expansive space, a beautiful view, and a lushful greens to give you a breath of fresh air, then I think this house will capture your heart. Join me as I open the door of this beautiful home. I am Q, your host for today's house tour. Come and join me. Let's go and take a look at this beautiful door, but before I open it, let's take a look over here. I wanted to show you guys this porch. It gives you the notebook white American countryside house vibe. It's very chic and it's very gorgeous. I mean, you can imagine yourself standing here thinking of Noah, like the notebook, but it's not something that you can easily find in the Philippines because not a lot of people construct houses with porches, but this one is designed very tastefully. Now let's take a look at the door. Back to this gorgeous door. Aside from its size, it's very unique. It has its own unique pattern that you can't find anywhere else. And of course, this slat-like grab. And it's a two-way entry door, so when you open it, it'll give you a feel of like a grand entrance, which I'll show you. Come on. Let's give you the grand entrance. As you enter the home, you will be greeted with high ceilings and a very beautiful chandelier, which sets the tone for the rest of the house. And of course, over here is the foyer with an accent of wood, so it gives a more homey vibe, and single couch for your guests as a waiting area, and of course, a flower in the middle to accentuate the place. And as you move on this side is the living room area. You can see that the couches are very chic and it's giving this hotel chic vibe, which is very modern comparing to the countryside type. So if you get this house, it's both a modern and a countryside American style. And of course, something that you can't have while living in the city is this fresh air from the countryside. Ayan. As you can see, like I've said earlier, it's very lushful here, and you can only get this fresh, unadulterated air here in the countryside. And moving over here is also another sliding door, so you have access to fresh air on almost all sides of the house. And moving over here is, you can see this 10-seater dining table. It can fit a lot of friends, or if you have a big family. And if you notice, the color is very unique and very contrasting to the wooden table. It gives this juxtaposition effect that when something is very different from each other that is put together, it highlights their differences and as well as making it blend well together. It's very unique. And moving over here with this open layout is, you can have a seamless move right over here in the kitchen. You will be greeted with this wooden counter. It's solid wood and with wooden chairs. You can have here your breakfast, or you can work here, whichever suits your lifestyle. Moving over here, let's take a look at the details inside this kitchen. Here in the middle is a center island with lots of storage spaces where you can store your extra plates, or if you have collections, it's extra working space too for cooking. And a lot of drawers, and here you have this modular cabinets with seamless hand grab, so it gives this really clean look, and it's also glossy. So when some things are glossy in the house, it gives this shining and it gives a vibe of a bigger space. So that's very, this kitchen is already big, don't get me wrong, but it's an additional benefit of having this. And over here is this German built-in coffee maker. It's not something that every house has, and this is included in this house if you buy it. We also have this stove with oven. This is already industrial grade and other ovens. And over here is your dirty kitchen. So this house has two kitchens, the clean and the dirty kitchen. Of course, if there's a large gathering or a party, you wouldn't want your guests to see your cooking or for them to see the mess. So you can have it over here. And there's also a pantry here where you can store, and also an access door at the back. Ayan. So when you have your guests over, your helpers have access now already to the dirty kitchen. They wouldn't have to go over here and bringing all the produce and the meat. It's gonna get messy. And over here we have a Subzero 2-door built-in refrigerator. It's already included, and you can store a lot of meat and a lot of food in here. And moving over here, going back, I see this aircon, and I just want to say that every spot in this house has an air conditioning unit if ever at night you want to control the temperature. It's still included if you purchase this house. And over here, you can see this gorgeous glass cabinet with the owner's collection. This is not included in this house, unfortunately, but it gives us an idea that you can have your own cabinet and your own collection on this spot. And over here is a French door, which leads us to this office. Right now, it's dressed as an office, but if you have an elderly or if you have another kid, you can use this as an extra room. As you can see, it's very chic at keeping up with the design and the theme of the house. Also has a beautiful chandelier and the cove lighting. Still, even though it's an office, it still has a very high ceiling, so it doesn't give you this restricted or closed space area. And taking a note of the door, they use this French door, so it has this glass so that the air and the natural light will still seep in through this room, because it's very important to have natural light while you're working, diba? And of course, if you decide, like the owner did, to use this space as your office, you can have this space as a waiting area for your guest or meeting. Or if you decide to use that as a room, you can have this as your siesta place. After having lunch and you have nowhere else to go, nothing to do, you can just sit here and relax with the family. I would like to also note the use of the wooden table. They keep on using wooden and chic design because it's very good for the balance of the house. It gives a homey, and also the element is very, to say, lucky for a house. And over here, this will lead us to the back porch with the sunroof. This is my personal favorite part of the house because, well, I'll show you why. Come on. Looking around here, you can bask in the sun. Of course, with the protection, I would like to note that this house is covered with glass that is already tinted, so you won't have to worry with the UV damage on your skin. So you can rest assured that while you're getting the benefits of the sun and the air, you're not getting as much damage as much as going out without protection. And you can sit here, you can already see yourself sitting here with your family. If you like painting, or if you like to have your coffee or afternoon tea, this is the perfect place for you. And in the afternoon, if you want to go here, if it's still hot, if it's too hot for you, there's also an air conditioning unit here. So it's still fresh and it's still cool with the benefits of the sun. And over here, for the plantitos and plantitas, alam ko marami sa atin yan. They have here most of the plants. You can have it grow here. And also, this is where the access to your laundry area and the maid's quarters. And downstairs is the driver's quarters. So they're separate, so it'll be safer for them too. And if you remember, I said a while ago that they have an access to the dirty kitchen. This door leads to that dirty kitchen. Ayan. So if you're coming from the grocery and if you're carrying stuff, you can go directly at the dirty kitchen. I would also like to add that the maids and the helpers have access here this is directly at the garage. So if you want to close the house, if you're out of town and you want to lock your main house, you can lock it and they'll still have access over here. Yeah, let's go back inside and I'm excited to show you more. And we're back in the living room, and I know I said I'll show you more and I will show you more, but first, if you're having fun touring this house with me, I would like to invite you guys to like and comment and ring the bell button on this video. And follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel at thespotvph. And if you would like some more updates and more of us, you can follow our other social media platforms at Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also at thespotvph. Now going back to the house tour, from this living room, you can go straight on this hallway, and at the very end, you can see the powder room. This powder room is perfect to be utilized by your guests or even by your family while you're downstairs. And over here is the stairs. Downstairs, it will lead us to the first floor, but first I'll show you the bedroom upstairs at the third floor. Going up, you can see the handrails are white and wooden, which gives a homey vibe, and the steps are also solid wood. And at the side, you can see that there's a lot of mirrors. It's high ceiling, again with the natural light. Did I mention, guys, that natural light gives us a healthier mental health? That's one of the benefits of having it, and I can see that this house utilizes it very much. And over here, you have a view of the chandelier, and also you can have here a couch and the sofa as your living room for the third floor. And let's go here on the first room, and going here in our first bedroom is a very expansive room. As you can see, it can easily fit 3 beds. Well, the owner of this house used to have 3 kids, so it's customized to fit them. We also have 3 cabinets and 3 working or studying areas. You can see over here, it has a very nice window. No? It has this panoramic view of the side. So you can still, again, keeping up with the theme of the house, you have a lot of natural light, and if you open these windows, you'll have a lot of natural air and fresh breeze. Also looking at this cabinet, it's not the plain wooden cabinet. It has this texture and it's very unique because it's customized, and the color is neutral. So if your son or if you have a family, it can fit whichever taste you have because it has a very neutral tone. And you can see inside there's some drawer space, some hanging space, and some shelvings. Also some storage up for their bag and schoolwork. Actually, this room can easily fit 6 people if you have guests staying over. And also this space for a TV and some additional storage room in here. And over here is the toilet and bath. We also have an enclosed shower space and a large mirror. Ayan. Also the air conditioning. That's everywhere. Every spot in this house has an air conditioning, so you wouldn't have to worry. And I also like to note the ceiling. It's not like a one big cove light. It's divided into 3, which gives the room a lot more character. It gives a lot more personality and character to the room. And let's go to the master's bedroom. Welcome to the master's bedroom. Come on in. As you enter the master's bedroom, you will be greeted with this panoramic view of the window. You can see outside all the greeneries and the sky, and you can see that there is this open space area, and you can use this space as your junior suite. You can have your couch here or your sofa, a center table, and of course there's dedicated spot for your TV. And before I show you the bed and its gorgeous view, I'll show you first the walk-in wardrobe and the toilet and bath. wardrobe, you will be greeted with this gorgeous chandelier and this storage space where you can store your watches, your jewelries, and it also has drawers underneath where you can store your scarves or linens or your other cloths. And you have here, this space is dedicated for your designer bags or your collections. If you have toys or bags or shoes, you can have it here. We also have this full-size mirror, where you can check your outfit, you can try it on. Also have here some shoe racks. I'm not gonna show you, but it's a shoe rack. You can store your shoes here, and the size of this wardrobe, you'll have plenty of space. It can be a his and her. If you have a partner, he can have his own. This one over here is another shoe rack. And of course, hindi mawawala if you're a girl, a vanity mirror. Of course, you can sit here, you can put your makeup on here, and it's perfect when you're fitting on your clothes. And right beside is the toilet and bath. It's perfect because right after you took a shower or after taking a bath, you can get dressed here and you can prepare right here. So it's very well thought of. And here in the bathroom, of course, if your wardrobe is big enough for two or even just for one if you're a fashionista, we also have here a dual sink and a large mirror. Ayan, it's a his and her sink, so you can brush your teeth and you can get ready with your partner or with your friend. And also you have this large mirror, which is perfect because it gives off the feeling and the illusion of having a larger space. And over here also you have an enclosed water closet, and over here is an enclosed shower space, so you can use it simultaneously without affecting each other. And going back to the bedroom, I'll show you the bed. And now walking back, I'm excited to show you the surprise I've mentioned before. Here's the view from the bedside, a view of the Mount Makiling. Imagine waking up in the morning and seeing this as your morning view. I can already feel myself being energized if I woke up with this view. And of course, like I've said earlier, keeping up with the theme, we also have here a sliding door, which has access to the balcony. But before going there, I would like to mention this king-size bed with the side tables, which is also included if you purchase this property. And also the cove lighting and the chandelier. Now, I'll show you the cream of the crop, the masterpiece of this house, the view from this balcony. Come and join me. And welcome to the balcony! I know you guys, you can see this from the bedside view because of this panoramic big windows. But of course, I wanted to show you guys this open view. I can already see myself having your morning coffee here, breathing in this fresh countryside air, which you cannot get from the city. Imagine having your kids breathe in this fresh and natural air. And of course, something that cannot be bought somewhere else or something that is not offered anywhere else is this unadulterated view of the Mount Makiling. Ayan, you can see very clearly. And another upside of this property is that this view will not be filtered or obstructed in any way anywhere near in the near future because of the positioning of the house is very perfect. Ayan, after showing you this much greenery and open scene, I would like to show you guys naman the basement, or technically the first floor of this house. Come on. Back here on the second floor. Remember earlier we went upstairs here to go to the bedrooms, and now we're going downstairs, which leads us to the first floor. Come on, follow me. Again, the floor and the steps here are still solid wood. Come on. And this is the first floor. As you can see, it's a very expansive space with lots of privacy. The owner used to use this as their personal man cave. So as you can see, there's already this red sofa that is also included if you purchase this property. But you can use this however you want. You can convert this to an extra room or a storage space. Or if you're a gym rat, you can have this as your own personal workout space. If you're a toy collector, you can have your toys here. Or if you're like me and you're a movie buff, so you can have this as your own theater room. So whichever floats your boat, whichever suits your lifestyle. We also have here some storage and a sink, so you won't have to go upstairs if you want some snacks. And also, we also have an toilet and a bath with enclosed shower space and a large mirror. So again, if you're staying in your man cave or a movie theater, you won't have to go upstairs. It's very convenient. It's right here. And you have here is your storage room for your extra stuff or packages or utilities, whichever you need. It's very expansive. It's very big, so you can have 2 beds here or whichever way you want it. But if you're a car enthusiast, speaking of hobbies, diba? If you love sports car, this first floor is perfect to show you the view of your car. Ayan. Because the owner is a dog lover, so they converted it to a kennel. But if you're a car enthusiast and you have your sports cars, you can park it here because this first floor is right beside the garage. So if you have your man cave here or your room, you have a perfect view of your sports car, and they will be taken care of because it's also roofed, which I will show you. Actually, this is a door. It can open, but we'll take this way. Okay? So there's also a door right here. And over here is the aforementioned carports where you can store your luxury cars, but right now it's designed to be a kennel for the previous owner. But if you want to keep it as it is, if you're a dog lover, do not worry because this garage has 5-car carports, so you can easily fit 5 cars at a time. And moving over to this side, this is the driver's quarters, and it also has access to go upstairs, and the maid's quarters and toilet and bath for the helpers, and an extra storage space. So you have it all here outside. Like I've said earlier, if you decide to lock the house, they can still have access to their own space right here. And even if you have 3 cars, you can still maximize and utilize this space as a playground, or you can play basketball with your friends and buddies or with your son. You can do whatever you want here because this space is very personal, it's very private, it's very you. So whichever you want to do with it is up to you. Now let's go upstairs to have the property details recap. Let's go. This gorgeous white American countryside theme house in Ayala Westgrove sits on a lot area of 524 and with a total floor area of 875. This beautiful home has been renovated recently in the last 2nd to 3rd quarter of 2022. In the ground floor area, we have an entertainment room convertible to a bedroom with toilet and bath, 5-car garage, driver's quarter with toilet and bath, a big storage room, a dog room convertible to garage or any other option. The upper ground has a sofa area, a dining area, a main and dirty kitchen with pantry, an office area, a lanai area, maid's quarter with aircon and toilet and bath, a linen room, a laundry area, a powder room, and on the 2nd floor, the first bedroom includes a spacious master's bedroom, an anteroom with big wardrobe and toilet and bath. Bedroom number 2 is a big bedroom with 3 beds and with toilet and bath. Also included is a full kitchen package, a Siematic, modular cabinet, a a Subzero freezer and ref, Miele coffee maker, microwave, steamer, wolf range, all in good condition and well maintained. The dirty kitchen includes modular cabinets and range, all water heater, split type aircon inverter, all in condition and well maintained. Also included are all the furniture except for the sunroom outdoor furniture. And that concludes our house tour here in Ayala Westgrove Heights. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell button for you will be notified on our new online house tour. You can also follow our other social media platforms in Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at thespotvph. Once again, this is Q, and see you on our next online house tour. Bye!